Coming up, we'll see how Student Council is helping to make Thanksgiving special.
We'll also introduce a new segment on the show.
And discover the traditions that our students celebrate this season. I'm Aaron Logan.
And I'm Kay Castman. Welcome to the Bulldog Weekly. Today is November 14th, 2017. Thank you for joining us.
To start off our show, some national news. Virginia has made local history by electing their first openly transgender state legislator, Danica Roem. The 32-year-old journalist ran against Virginia's former legislator, Robert G. Marshall, who declares himself as a chief homophobe. In retaliation, Roem stated that discrimination is a disqualifier, earning her the win. She hopes to bring respect to her local LGBTQ community.
In other news, Senator Rand Paul was allegedly attacked by his neighbor, Ren Boucher, who broke 6 of his ribs along with bruises on his lungs. Witness Jim Skaggs claims that the dispute began after the two were seen arguing over lawn maintenance. Since then, Boucher has pleaded not guilty. Boucher's attorney released a statement to CNN saying that Paul is planning to file claims for damages against him.
Now for your weekly weather forecast with Sam Kiklag.
Hey everybody, I'm Sunny Sam and welcome back to the Bulldog Weekly Weather Report. Today is Tuesday, November 14th. We'll get a high of 61 and a low of about 53. We'll be looking at thunderstorms throughout the night with humidity at 96%. For the rest of the week, we'll be looking at a little bit of rain followed by sunny skies into the weekend. Highs going from the mid-50s and 60s, lows scattering from down at 35 degrees up into the mid-50s. That's all we have for the Bulldog Weekly Weather Report. I'm Sam Kicklack. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Sam. In school news, the drama department is holding auditions for the murder mystery thriller And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Auditions will be held today and tomorrow at 4 p.m. in the Black Box Theater. All students are welcome to audition. The available roles include 7 male and 4 females. See Mr. Thomas in room A105.
The Bulldog Marching Band has returned from their state competition with another victory under their belt, placing 4th. The competition was held in Little Rock, Arkansas, where schools from across the state came together to perform for a panel of judges. Congratulations to our marching band.
The Fayetteville Teen Leadership is still hosting a clothing drive for this season. They're looking for hats, gloves, scarves, warm socks, and boots for the homeless community. TLX representatives will be coming around during advisory to collect donations. Please contact Emery Johnson, Cora Ferguson, or Blake Arrington for more information.
With Thanksgiving approaching, some families are struggling to pull together a holiday meal as festive foods are running for high prices.
Yet the community is joining together to guarantee that no appetite goes unsatisfied, starting with our very own Student Council.
Kate Harmon has the story.
With Thanksgiving approaching, FHS Student Council is embracing the giving spirit. STUCO is organizing a district-wide food drive, all for the sake of the community. Student Council has run this drive for many years. They've been involved with the Outback Food Bank and have become a vital source of food for students year-round. According to Feeding America, 1 in 6 people in Arkansas struggle with hunger.
This is an FPS drive, so we'll go to all of the public schools here in Fayetteville. So whether that's Ramey, Woodland, Holcomb, all the elementary, junior highs, and even the high school.
And we basically just encourage them to participate in the food drive like they normally do. And this year especially, we're desperately in need for cans. And all of the cans that we get, they go to this place called Outback, which is basically just a district pantry.
The Outback is pretty empty right now because after summer, they don't have any drives until around this time, and so it's pretty empty, so anything helps.
I know like Thanksgiving is coming up, so we really would like to see maybe like cranberry sauce, stuffing, a mashed potato mix, anything like that they can have at Thanksgiving. We're actually helping kids here that walk the hallways with you. You may not know what situation they might be in, but this is something that they can have without putting a strain on their families financially.
So the food drive helps to stabilize kids' home lives, giving them the opportunity to go to school regularly, and that's really important because it affects the whole district.
We usually have a pretty great amount of participation from the whole school district. It's just really nice seeing them all come together to just help out a common cause.
Next advisory period is the last chance to bring non-perishables to your advisor. Remember that every can helps provide a meal for a child in need. For the Bulldog Weekly, I'm Kate Harmon. Back to the desk.
Whether it be cans or packaged food, the Outback is always accepting donations. All the proceeds go to our homeless community.
After the break, we'll have a quick history lesson on Thanksgiving.
And check up on sports with Sydney Mulvannon in this week's Bulldog Sports Report.
The next Tiny Library concert is on November 16th during Advisory with 2 performances. Those include the band Gimmicks featuring Devin Mullins and Abdullah Aldhaman and the solo performance by Ted Hemmig. To reserve a seat, signups are at bit.ly/watchtiny. Check-ins are also on the 3rd floor of the library.
The PTSO is giving the opportunity to thank our favorite teachers by donating to the Teacher Grant Fund. The fund is used to reward teachers for their impact on students and projects within the classroom. All donations will be made through PTSO's PayPal. The link is in the student announcements. In addition to donation, leave a note for your teacher showing your appreciation.
The National Youth Science Camp is from June 27th through July 21st this summer. The program takes 2 high school seniors from each state to exchange ideas with professionals from academic, governmental, and corporate worlds. This also includes a full scholarship to the camp. If interested, the application can be found on their website at apply.nysc.org. All applications must be turned in by February 28th at 6 p.m.
Thanksgiving is more than just an excuse to eat all the turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing you want. There's a history behind it that reveals why we give thanks.
My co-host Aaron Logan brings us more.
Thanksgiving is a time for turkey dinners and pumpkin pie, corn mazes full of laughter, and beautiful leaves falling from the sky. With the first Thanksgiving meal in 1621, some may not know the real meaning of the historic holiday.
Well, Thanksgiving originated in England. It was called the Harvest Home or the Harvest Thanksgiving. It was a pagan holiday. And it ended up combining with the Church of England. It was called the Days of Thanksgiving, so it was adopted by the Church of England. And so the event that Americans commonly call the first Thanksgiving was the celebration by the Pilgrims after their first harvest in the New World in October of 1621.
The traditions of Thanksgiving are still carried out in the modern day, with families getting together to celebrate in their own way.
For Thanksgiving, I usually go to my grandma or my grandpa's house and we eat Thanksgiving dinner, mashed potatoes, stuffing, turkey, all that kind of stuff.
We go to like a get-together with my grandparents. It's like a big party.
My family and I, we usually make some pumpkin pie, go over to my grandma's house, you know, the usual kind of stuff.
It's a time to assemble with family and friends. It's a time to go home, wherever that may be, to visit and catch up with family members that you may not have seen in a long while.
Make sure to check out Thanksgiving events near you to make sure your Thanksgiving is one to remember. For the Bulldog Weekly, I'm Aaron Logan. Back to the desk. While the holiday traditions have changed throughout time, Thanksgiving's significance remains. During the break, take time out of your holiday to remember the things to be thankful for.
Students who qualify for free or reduced lunch are eligible for a fee waiver for one SAT and ACT test during their junior year, free of charge. They're also able to receive waivers for both tests during their senior year. Waivers are available in the College and Career Room or in your counselor's room.
A list of potential scholarships is now available on your Naviance in your Family Connection account. Each scholarship will be posted along with qualifications and links. National scholarships are also available. For more information or if you have trouble accessing your Naviance account, contact Ms. Siegler in the College and Career Room.
It's testing season, FHS. The next ACT testing date is December 9th. In addition, the next SAT testing date is December 2nd. Registration is now available on both of their websites. To sign up, visit their website at actstudent.org. Signups for the SAT are in the College and Career website. Our school code is 040770.
The 2017-2018 FAFSA form is now open and accepting applications for financial opportunities for higher education. The form can be accessed from the College and Career Room. The deadline to apply is on June 1st, 2018. A student aid report will be sent to all those who have applied, including the expected family contribution form.
Throughout the years, the Bulldog Weekly has introduced plenty of shows within the show to the school, with such classics as Who Wants to Be a Millionth of a Millionaire and History of Holidays. It isn't hard for our staff to work creatively.
On that note, here's a brand new segment starring my co-host, Kate Castleman. We call it Field Trip.
I'm Kate Castleman, and welcome to the first edition of Field Trip. Today I'm here with Caroline McCone, the producer of the Bulldog Weekly, and we're going to go through the Farmland Adventures corn maze. Let's go. Let's go into the corn. Okay. No, we're still going straight. Yeah, I don't really know how to make. All right, here we go. We'll take a left. Should we go this way?
No, is the exit at the same place?
No, I think it's like all the way over there.
Okay, then let's go this way.
Let's stop and enjoy the corn.
Let's pick some corn while
Let's
we're
pick
at
some
it.
corn.
If we shuck it.
Oh my god.
Let's unpeel it and make tonight's meal. Maybe this will have some treasure for us.
Oh!
All right, let's see how far we can throw this.
Yeah! Goofy goat! Goofy
All right, let's keep
goat.
going.
Okay.
Ow! Okay. Okay, yeah, let's head that way. No, not through it. Caroline! Okay, let's go. Just walk through the corner, it doesn't even matter. Okay.
Holy God, look. Okay, let me just stick up the GoPro and see how far this goes out.
Wait, okay.
Is that the houses of the elders? They're porta potties.
All right, let's head that way.
Let's head back to the porta potty.
We made it! What?
That's all we have for this edition of Field Trip. We'll see you next time.
While the weekly revolves mainly around the school, it's great to get off campus for a field trip every now and then.
Now for the Bulldog Sports Report with Sydney Mulvannon.
Welcome back, I'm Cindy Mulvannon, and this is your Bulldog Sports Report. Last Wednesday was National Signing Day, and a big day for a lot of our athletes as they signed their letter of intent to play at the collegiate level. For golf, Jackson Cole signed with Henderson State University. For volleyball, Ella Mae Powell signed with the University of Washington, and Haley Warner is staying in the SEC and going to the University of Florida. For swim, Olivia Keats signed with the University of Nebraska. For wrestling, Cody Williamson signed with Ouachita Baptist in Oklahoma. For basketball, Jasmine Franklin became a Bear and signed with Missouri State University. Finally, for baseball, Miller Plyman signed with Wichita State University and Jacob Davenport with Allen Community College. Congrats to all of our athletes on this achievement. Another congratulations goes out to the girls cross country team for winning the state championship title and to Cameron Fisher for winning the boys all around. The first playoff game took place this past Friday, with the Dogs having the third seat coming into the game against the Southside Mavericks. The Dogs came away with a 64-34 victory to advance to the next round of the playoffs with a matchup against the Bryan Hornets. The game will be held at Bryan this Friday at 7 p.m. The Dancing Dogs competed in the state championships on Saturday. The dance team finished state runner-up. Congratulations, ladies. That's all we have for the Bulldog Sports Report. Back to the desk.
That's all we have for this edition of the Bulldog Weekly. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, FHSTV-Fayetteville High, for all new shows and live events.
And follow our Instagram and Twitter pages at FHS Bulldog TV to stay up to date with the news around the school and in the community. I'm Kate Kosman.
And I'm Aaron Logan. We'll see you next time. While the holiday traditions have been changed throughout time, Thanksgiving...
Think about the hats, gloves, scarves, and warm socks, and nope. His attorney released a statement to CNN. Ooh, too many C's. Auditions will be held today. Today!
The competition was held in Little Rock, Arkansas, where schools from across the state came together to perform for a panel of judges. Congratulations. Are we good?